and just then thinking about the subject.
That's right. They can have different opinions, and maybe they can think more.
Collect ideas.
Activities as they began their discussions in English and then switched to Mandarin.
It's a great warmer before you start any subject for them to think about it and discuss with their peers.
Yes, and then they can have a more communicate with the group members.
Yeah.
And they can familiar with each other.
Yeah.
Unit and assign unit to each student so that they all have their own responsibilities to carry out. So there won't be free riders, there won't be some dominating students. There are ways to facilitate that, but it's hard. That's a lot of work.
But the idea you mentioned about some is with timer, some is not taking. That's the idea. I learned from Toastmaster Club. Because I wonder whether you have heard about Toastmaster Club before.
We give them a model, give them a clear target.
What's the mission?
Yeah, if they have interaction.
Once they've achieved success in a group task, if you give them a model and a clear target and they achieve success, they become more motivated and more likely to participate in the future.
A wrap-up session is necessary. It could be a homework, it could be a discussion.
What if we give them when we organize the group activity, we just leave some times so they can reflect their problem or question right away. So we don't have to go home and need to grade So we should manage our time.
Yes, we rank the homework toward the end. No homework.
Yes,
we just do the discussion there.
Just right.
Excellent idea. You mentioned growth mindset. This is not perfect. Next time I'll make it better.
But I don't have to use English to teach those courses, so that's different.
And do you think you have to teach these subjects? Would that be challenging?
I think
Companies like that, links to promoting active learning is something that we've talked about a lot, setting up information gaps. Now what I would have done with this activity immediately, I would have said A, and B, and B. And so you've got 2 minutes to discuss your question A, and then you stand up and you go and
that you are going to do and why.
Okay.
A lot of
Thank you. This is really helpful for me because I'm only on task 3. My hope is after the 2-day workshop, I'll feel like, okay, I can write task 3 now.
Because they've got into the activity. So I think that's a good way.
I'm not really Task 1 is very difficult for me. What's the most difficult task for you guys?
I think task 1 is difficult because you don't know what to do in the beginning. But if you get something, better
Okay, thank you.
Last one is just feedback.
One second, 90. This is crazy.
Mission impossible.
Oh, I wish it shouldn't be too difficult to identify them.
We are not 7.
Which one? I think. I'm guessing. Visor.
The visor should be number 5, right?
Yeah.
And the front of the one.
Yeah.
Jack.
Jack, number 3.
Number 3.
Yeah.
So,
中文我也不晓得。
for the crew members.
Mechanic is making sure that
Okay.
every action is done precisely to make sure the car is safe to go. And they can
Another test is for you to other test, yes, other test. Thank you so much. You're so successful. the first thing is the first job that the first team should do is place the jacks under the front and the rear of the car. And the second one is to rate. If you have
Okay, the first thing you've got to do is bring the new wheel right up to the car. Okay? Okay? Check the pressure.
the ladders pitch. Yeah. Okay, so number 9 will be
Put it on.
put it on.
本来跟你一样。
是不是他先要把旧胎拿出来？
我知道。
对啊，这边有一个。
Okay, so that's the key point. Measuring activity and what else? And maybe moving in the end.
The rev up.
Rev up. Okay, the moving.
Everybody thinks, hey, you're gonna talk. I know how to prepare. Making it interesting.
Putting the pictures, colorful pictures, and also the videos. I think it's very combining with the topic.
So when we get together, we share what each group, each student learned.
Exactly. So it's not like it's not working on the same thing, and then just do it separately.
Everyone get a chance to practice different skills.
Yeah, I mean, usually in a group, there's a very dynamic student that wants to lead, and
I feel that I learn better.
yeah.
Otherwise, I just randomly conduct this task, but without knowing what's the goal.
Yeah, it keeps you focused, doesn't it? I am doing this to do ABC.